Welcome back, dear viewers. I hope you are enjoying the current games. Regrettably, last time we weren't too lucky with our mono blue wizards deck, and this time here comes the white backups, and also a little bit of human synergy with Thales Lieutenant. And if the Thales Lieutenant is in here, we also are going to be running Talia, the original Heretic Kata. Also, we have Reflector Mage, Blessed Alliance, a little bit of collective effort. Very interesting action because we might use it to give the counters for our creatures, and of course the point of the deck, Docent of Perfection. Also, I've added Disciple of the Ring and took away some of the more expensive cards, so now our top of our mana curve is at 5, and also Westbell Abyss, Aether Hubs, and whatnot. So let's go ahead. I took away some of the non-human wizards, and now we end up with I would say it's quite of a tempo-ish, control-ish deck, but also we want to be aggressive with our wizards. That's our winning condition. Hit the opponent, but we might get close to mill the opponent if we flip Jace. Okay, our first match is going to be against computer. Okay, let's go ahead and stay anyways just to check how the deck does. And this hand has only 2 lands, but we have 1 take inventory, so we should be fine. We are on the draw against computer opponent. Let's go first with Prairie Stream. Most likely we are going to be casting Take Inventory next. The opponent is dropping an Eager Construct, so that lets us scry, and that makes our next turn much better. Let's see, what is this? Docent. But we don't have... okay, this has to be kept at our top. Do I want to use Take Inventory now, or I guess that preparing for the Reflector Mage afterwards? No, but I can also Skyline Cascade. Yeah, I'm going to take Inventory, and after the Eager Construct deals 2 damage to us, we can use Skyline Cascade to tap it, to keep him tapped. Then we can use Reflector Mage, or, well, another artifact. Now we take 3, because the chief gives the other artifacts +1/+1. And another land. So what we could do is to send this one up, and we could block this chief unless the opponent has another one. And if we lose the Reflector Mage, well, at least we take down one of the opponent's cards. No place. Very good. What about now? So here I think, yeah, not the best place. Let's just see what we draw. Maybe an untapped land. It's not. I think I should use this Skyline Cascade here. The opponent might drop that artifact that is going to let us scry for our next turn. We can use the Void Mage if we don't hit another land. or maybe drop one of the docents. We have both in hand. The only two copies allowed in the deck are now in my hand. Saili, so he did not use the other artifact. Saili might be problematic if the AI chooses to duplicate the Chief of the Foundry with this -2. Right, Saili did 1 point of damage and this scry. Okay, let's take 2 points of damage out. I could bounce my own Reflector Mage, so we can drop it and bring the Chief back to the opponent's hand. We are missing one land, so if I use take inventory and get a land, it allows us to play Reckless Scholar, but otherwise this might be problematic. We can keep the take inventory in case we get the play the docent. So let's go with the Void Mage here. So we have a decent amount of blockers. Let's hope we get our next land soon. Other than that, we should be playing take inventory. This gives us 2 cards because we already have one in the graveyard. This one comes again. Maybe the opponent drops 2 yets. Okay, scry, here we go. That scry is really helping us. The opponent has scryed with Saili, and of course we get that to top. And let's hope that we can make this docent stay with us for a little turn would be fine. Now no attacks. Now best case scenario, the opponent spends his mana to play a very powerful enchantment, and we get to destroy it with the collective effort. Saili could duplicate one of the artifacts. She doesn't. Scry. So much mana open and not playing anything. Parim. Well, Parim is very powerful. It's going to let the opponent draw quite a lot of cards. So here first we take inventory, and why I do not have the additional white, but now I drew into it. That's pretty good. And should I collective effort this time? The opponent doesn't have a powerful creature that we might want to kill now, but we have 14 damage. We can add 3 more with the collective effort, so let's go ahead with that. We get another nice wizard out of this deal. Bam! That's 17 damage. Should I take down that Saili? Okay, wait. No, you are going to kill her because since we are not killing the opponent, we have the chance to take that Planeswalker out, and might be dangerous to leave her camping around. The opponent draws 2 cards because Parim gives that action, and now he has too much mana open, but is just another artifact. Not bad. Alright, not point in blocking this. The opponent might run some pump for this, but yeah, we are still on a pretty large amount of health. And there it comes, one of the most problematic kind of cards against us, but because Vadim gives this one indestructible, so we wouldn't been able to use collective effort to take care of that. Here I'm going to play the Ether Burst, Docent of Perfection, and our third take inventory that should give us 3 cards, and also we spawn 2 more wizards tokens. Looks very creepy. These guys, yeah, uh, why? Those are awful. Alright, and we have more than enough damage on the air against this poor guy that is a computer. There we go. So against the AI, this deck worked, and let's try once again and see if we succeed into earning another victory. This, well, I played just once before casting and I won, and this is the second run, so we are on a winning streak. Let's see if we keep it or we lose it. But anyways, by this time I hope you have enjoyed the Docent of Perfection. The only thing is that it's a 5 costing creature, and if I just play it and do not follow up with a spell on the same turn, we run the risk of losing it without much value. So it's on the expensive side of cards. Um, Other than that, we can run the Docent of Perfection without even other. We don't need any other wizards in the deck actually, but I think we get the synergy with that. Here, the Smuggler's Copter. This hand doesn't run any creatures and we have only 2 lands, but we have the Brain in a Jar and the Copter and Blessed Alliance and take inventory. I mean, yeah, no creatures, but this is a good hand provided we get more lands and creatures at some point. Let's go Ireland. Depending on the next draw, maybe the Copter or the Brain in the Jar. The Brain can eventually let us cast take inventory and collective effort for free. Oh man. Okay, either Harp and Brain out. Opponent with black and white so far, but no early plays, so doesn't seem to be a very aggressive kind of deck. Maybe he has more colors up there. Another black. What is our opponent up to? Very suspicious. Nah, that land is so good, because that lets us play the tech inventory and the copter and charge the brain. So let's just do that. Let's continue and pass the turn, and if we get another land, untapped land, we can maybe crew our copter, and we are going to have a nice card selection. The opponent already with 4 lands and no plays. It's spirit, I think. No, it's a spirit spell. We're going to charge the brain in a jar. So this seems to be a spirit deck, maybe. Spectral reserves. Maybe it's a tokens deck. Alright. Let's get. Let's use this to cast the take inventory for 1 mana only. Yes. Maybe withdraw an untapped land, or yes, it's an untapped land. So what to do here? So we take 2 damage. We can drop 3 planes. So now the opponent knows that we run white, and yeah, I think that's it for the time being, because we can use Skyline Cascade. Now we are threatening the opponent with a counter spell, so that might decide that makes him change what he decides to play. Blessed Alliance against a 1/1 token, it's a very overpriced. Oh, we can't counter that, and this is uh, indicative of a token stack. Let's see if he does the yes, he did fabricate. Okay, Talis Lieutenant, pretty nice. Let's Skyline Cascade for sure. One less token to worry about. Now the Explorers grants us a clue, but Separatist is going to let us bounce one of the tokens. That should be quite amusing, but we can't use Brain in a Jar this turn. Yeah, a little sorry about that, but we go ahead. I think that if I do not pay the mana for the collective effort, I think I cannot escalate. I'm not entirely sure, but it's kind of likely that that's the case. Now we can crew the copter. The opponent might have something to exile our creatures, and losing the copter is going to be bad, but it's not the end of the world. Now he can't attack freely, so he decided to attack. I think he have creature removal, but okay, let's get out that let's get that out. That's it, and this dies with the mortar. Yeah, pretty much expected outcome. We take 4, but what can we do? Here, Reckless Scholar, Blessed Alliance. So this one can't fly yet. Let's use Talis Lieutenant. So the Void Mage is stronger now. Let's go ahead and hit with this. And I'm going to drop the Scholar because Blessed Alliance not going to be so great with so many tokens. At some point we are going to be using this for life, most likely, but the collective effort might become much more relevant, giving our guys counters. Dark Salvation, so we are going to be losing Talis Lieutenant here, and the opponent gets quite a lot of tokens. If the opponent has Libala the Preserver, it's going to be quite bad. So we take 5 here. Yeah, I think we have to skip the blocking. Take inventory or the explorers. Okay. Take inventory I think is more versatile. I see this will 1 mana short for this. if we could have used this before. So collective effort is sorcery. We might get rid of something, take the opponent by surprise, because we can use the brain in the jar to cast collective effort at sorcery speed. I'm going to do that while during the block, so we can get to see if I can escalate. I think I can't, but at least. Oh, now we die the moment the opponent. That's. Can I use Blessed Alliance here? Uh, let's gain the life, because this is too many damage. Out. 7 just out of the Cabinet of Vengeance. I think I should have destroyed the enchantment, but then I think we take little damage with the guys. So here we kill this and this and try to escalate. Yeah. Yes. Collective effort. And let's see. Can we? Yes, I can do both. Right? Enchantment to destroy, of course, the only one, but it's very powerful. And creature to tap. Okay, you. And still we die, but good to know. So I could use the escalate. So very cool, because I think that's because the escalate uh, is not a mana cost. Therefore, I should have done that uh, to destroy that ugly enchantment, and we could have survived another turn. Yeah, that deck the opponent has is pretty nice. The only thing is that he did not play anything for on the first turns. I think he should. Maybe he didn't draw anything useful, or maybe he didn't want to risk a counterspell. But it appeared to be a bit slow. But of course, we lost even against that slow start. So we have to be much more careful. Maybe I overestimated the capability of getting our lands. Now this is decent. Telling time surely is going to be a lot of help. And City's Will, also looking forward to use this to disrupt the wall plans of the opponent. Sylvan Advocate is going to eat the first Blessed Alliance, most likely. Let's get an island, so the opponent might think twice. If he sees the white, he should not attack if the opponent values the Sylvan Advocate. But this is... he's better trying to get another creature killed. Yeah, bad choice, I think. So goodbye, Sylvan Advocate. We might see you later if the opponent has Fields of Mirasa or Green Garden or something. We might get to see you again, but for the time being, so it's pretty great. So Blessed Alliance are going to be wonderful. Suppression bombs. Let's hope the suppression bombs does not land in the visible of the ring. Here, Glacial Fortress. We can counterspell that guy. Here, I am going ahead with the copter, and even, well, if the opponent wants to imprison one of our guys, we can still use it to crew the copter. so I think it's not that horrible. Opponent turning green and white with powerful enchantments. This might be about enchantments, the whole deck, because come on, this is for just for the enchantments. And a draw, and what else? Nimbus Wings. So we choose new targets. So this could be quite fun if we can force the opponent into target. Yes, I think we can make that the opponent enchants one of his own creatures with this one thing. Let's telling time here. Maybe we get someone that can crew the captor. Vector Mage, of course, for our hand. And the land 2 double the capture is not going to be worth. Now, Best Alliance against 2 attackers, not so useful. But if the opponent plays another enchantment over the Visionary, then we get to use it 2 for 1. And Best Alliance. Let's okay. Yeah, you sacrifice the Visionary. Yes, I know. We take 2, but because we are not going to be having enough mana for next turns to do everything, I think I want to do this now. Equip. So the opponent also must have some equip at some point, and if I drop this, the opponent is going to right away play the suppression bonds. Not worth. Bye bye. Well, the pilgrims, yeah. We get rid of the Nimbus Wings. The opponent cannot play the pilgrims next turn, so that should be good for us. We are going to crew our copter and try to find some action, or maybe get rid of useless lands. And we hit on either harp, so goodbye plains. Okay. Now, we know that 2 of the cards of the opponent are the Pilgrim and the Suppression Bonds. Does he found the equipment for the missionaries? He's going to activate Dissembled Elves. 7 damage against us. That's quite something. Thalia is quite good. What to do here? I think we cannot afford to take any more damage. Playing Thalia is not going to save us, neither is the Disciple of the Ring. Albeit we can untap our Reflector Mage. We crew Smart Sculptor and tap this guy. But can we kill stuff with that? Oh boy. Counter target non-creature spells. Yeah, I think we can try to use her. We have 1 counter activation. If the opponent taps out, he's not going to be able to pay the cost. And other than that, we can use the Disciple to make 2 blockers. Let's see. So the suppression bonds is 4 and the opponent has 2. Yeah, not we're not going to be able to counter that. Yeah, and now the opponent is going to attack here. We are going to kill that right away because the sooner the better. Okay, we lose the copter, but I think we have to. Let's see, another planes. No. Of course, having lands could be fantastic, but Talia is just too powerful. Around here. Okay, go. No, I mean, let's attack first. No, I already had clicked. Alright, attack with all. Talia should protect us very well, even if she eats the suppression bonds. We might find something to kill, so here the opponent, yeah, I think we risk it to the biscuit. The opponent can pump up the Sunblade Elf. Oh, what size instead? Yeah, but it was that or taking 4. Now we take only 2. And here comes the Nisa. Alright, now let's hope the opponent has an extremely powerful spell, and well, other than that we have Grip of the Royal. What to do here? Let's send this against the Planeswalkers so the opponent does not have the plant. So let's get the Drongyar Explorers and then we can use Grip of the Royal at instant speed. So this is not going to be attacking. And we get to draw additional card. Ah, that's very good. So we can maybe bring back our own Disciple of the Ring, but I don't think that's a very good play. Let's see if the opponent has an aggressive enchantment that he wants to use. Nimbus Wings. Okay. So, let's save the mana for the Insidious Will. Will we? Yes, we will. Alright. Scanline Cascade. It's cool. Should I... Maybe I should use the clue beforehand and see what we get. Just leave 2 blues. Let's spend the other half here. Maybe we can release the Disciple. Another Thalia is quite fine, but for the time being I want to steal the Nimbus Wings for myself. Maybe the opponent has another much more powerful enchantment. Let's see. Nisa should be using the Animus too. Yes, that was to be expected. Now He needs to leave some blockers up so Nisa doesn't die, but the assembled elf can save her. What is she going to do? So, alright. 7. Can we be safe here? The opponent might have something that can kill us, and we don't want to lose all our guys. We are going to be at 1. Yeah, not looking extremely good here. So, Thales Lieutenant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. We have only 3 blockers. Not looking very good over here, and we have not enough lands. Which one can we take away? Let's get out this assembled elf. Uh-oh. Right. Now the opponent has Nimbus Wings even. So no matter what, we just die to the Nimbus Wings. And if I do not play anything, we still die to the attack of everyone. Alright. Defeated again. Now let's go ahead. Final try with the deck. Let's see if we make this one work. So I think, yeah, I'm thinking about adding something more flexible than the current control cards. Alright, Jace in hand, but this is too slow, but the Insidious Wheel. Opponent is mulligan, we play first. Okay, let's try to make this one work. The opponent went to 6 cards, so that makes our hand much better. I think that's against the rules. The opponent should not be able to mulligan after the other player has chose to stay. Let's go with another planes. So the opponent is not going to suspect about the blue for the time being, but we are using a very telling choice of image here. Inventory, yeah, okay. Just because we have nothing better to do, take inventory just now. We find this is a nice turn 4 play, depending on what the opponent does, because we might use the Skyline Cascade. Calastral Healer. The opponent can follow up with a lot of allies or vampires or ally vampires. We are going to be in big trouble. Kind of makes me want to keep the mana for the Insidious Wheel open, but having no creatures out might be worst. Worse. So here the clue should help us. Bouncing the allies is a bad idea with the chase, because then the opponent gets to play them again, and also Jace loses the loyalty. Maybe we'll get to the emblem if we provide Jace enough cover. declaration in stone. Come on. Why, oh why? Why does people run declaration in stone? Don't you see that you are giving me the clues? Hmm, maybe Skyland Cascade develops mana. We keep this one tapped. We can crack the clue. Instead of just playing Jace and maybe the opponent gets to kill him with the Shambling Bent. A second Skyline Cascade. So let's go ahead with this. Um, no reason to drop the Bring Jar just now. So let's go ahead and draw another card, another land. Well, at least we are skimming our deck. Mm, so single black. This is going to be painful. Oh boy. So that's a Disciple of the Ring. We can play here an untapped land. So now this is going to make the opponent think more carefully about what he does. The only fuel that we currently have is this take inventory, but we already used the clue, so losing the take inventory from the graveyard is better than losing our Disciple of the Ring. So let's see if we get to counter. So should I? Should I? I think I don't think so, because the opponent has the mana to pay for the cost of the Disciple. So I'm missing a nice board clear here. Planar Outburst we could run in my deck precisely for this type of scenarios. I think Planar Outburst is a must. At first I thought that we were going to be having lots of creatures that we do not want to get to wipe with our own spell, but seeing how things are developing, yeah, alright, Clue and Insidious Wheel. Okay, let's go with Jace and get. What do I do? Let's get one activation. He's taking 3, so our life total is going to be protected for a little bit. Maybe the opponent has the Unleashed Unmaking, but uh, these counterspells are pretty expensive. Let's see if we can get out of this troll. Oh, lifelink, like, oh boy. Now the opponent is probably going to have lifelinkers all the turns. Oh, ouchies. And now when these two hit us, this is 3, and we lose 2 more with the Cliffcrab and Vampire. The opponent can do us 5 points of damage right now. Instead he goes against Jace, so our face only takes 2. Okay, Blessed Alliance, we can gain life. Let's see what we find. with Jace. Docent. We want the docent if we survive. That's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to keep. So let's say that we have 4 mana. Let's go ahead with the Drowned Yard Explorers. So we are at a dangerously 7 points of life. We could use Blessed Alliance to give ourselves a little more survivability, but this is not looking. The only redeeming point is the opponent having not found more lands. 6, and everyone gains lifelink. So let's see, full head attack. I think the opponent kills us. Yeah. What? So not so bad. Is he sending just this one? Come on, please do. Oh boy. Well, thank you. The opponent messed up. He should have attacked with everyone. Maybe he was too scared of our hand. But now we get to survive for just another turn, maybe. Take inventory. Right. Let's see if we find another land. Is the copter not going to be... Well, it's a blocker. Let's... now we want the land. Okay, another Blessed Alliance. It's extremely good for us. So let's go with the Docent of Perfection here. Now we might survive. So the only thing is that we lost the counterspell mana, and if the opponent gets to kill the Docent of Perfection, it's going to be the end. So, but I'm glad both Decoration and Stones are gone. Let's see, now he can't attack freely, and we have our Jace giving a huge boost to our side. And we have the mana for the Blessed Alliance. Cluster Healer gives 2 activations of the drains. It's painfully. Okay. Oh, this is too big. Okay, the moment I use this, I'm going to flip the Docent. We gain 1 additional wizard. So no attacks right now. Okay, let's crack one of the clues and see what we find. Another copter. Good, and the land. So now that we have this land, I feel much more comfortable. We have 7 cards in hand. Let's see what is the next one. Reckless Scholar. Okay, let's keep that one. So, Tireless Lieutenant. Take inventory gives us 2 more cards. Now let's go ahead with the copter here, and we can choose. Maybe we have to make some counter. Right, the opponent is at way too much health after. What is the opponent doing? He gains 1 life. Alright. Should I attack? We can untap 2 creatures. No, that's a very large giveaway. Now, if the opponent plays 3 allies, we are in big trouble. Drain's Misery. Maybe I should have used the Insidious Will here. Whoa. Ouch. Still no attacks and no more plays, so let's get another draw. Yes, the Void Mage and the Jace, so we can make this one grow. Okay. Okay, definitely she must go away. I think I should have used Jace before. Yeah, let's do that because I'm misplaying. Top. Maybe I should start bouncing back these guys. Okay. Let's draw and we get rid of whatever we don't want to. Now we have a nice set of blockers and also Broken Concentration is on the play. Yeah, but I think I have to keep the mana for the Blessed Alliance here. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's get Jace out. Should I attack with Zealous Lieutenant? Possibly I do not. Let's try to survive, and next turn we might get to kill the opponent. I don't know. Let's see. Skip the attack. Let's hope he can't kill the final iteration. One of these is a powerful ally. If the opponent plays 2 allies, oh, again this enchantment. And now I can't use the them. Now this is 5. So, but the opponent is going to lose all the creatures if he sends everyone to attack. Stop Lost Tamer. Blessed Alliance, please. We have to gain 4 life, or because else we die. Copter out. Now the opponent gaining quite a lot of life, but we are going to keep our wall board. So we're going to kill the Lantern Scout with which one? I guess the Talis Lieutenant. Five. Okay, you go here. You here. 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 And Jace is going to take care of one of these guys. Confirmed block. Yes. No, we don't want that particular land. Wow. That was pretty heavy, guys. Oh, holy macaroni. Either half. Okay. Let's see what Jace is going to find us. Maybe another dozen of perfection should be quite good. No. Proto Mage. Okay, Thalia for sure. And we are going to leave up all the mana for our counter spells. Do I want to use Smuggler's Copter? No, I don't. Attack with everybody. The opponent has the Shambling Vent on the ready. 18. Alright. Okay. I was considering using Brain in a Jar, but we have the mana to use the Insidious Will. So let's see what the opponent tries to do. He has 6 mana available, and I have a strong feeling this is a very nice comeback. If we happen to win here, we can get Jace Emblem next turn. Oh boy. I think we did it. Broken concentration. Sorry. We also received another result. No, you're not getting any fun. So goodbye, my dear fellow player. We're going to stay to deliver the final blow. And even if those guys result, Talia makes them enter tapped. Let's just, okay, I could use this, but no point. Let's see our next card. Westbell Abbey. That's pretty amazing because I could get the ornamental out of this number of tokens. Yeah, I can also flip this Jace. Yeah, but let's just hit the opponent. Yeah, this is way too much fun for us. Bam. Well, we did it. We defeated the opponent with this deck. So another victory. So as long as we do not screw up with the mulligan, this should prove pretty. I think I would say that is very amazing. So one of the final, the last but one booster pack from Kaladesh. It's going to have. Do you want to take a guess? So last one had the Nissa Planeswalker. This might have one of the Gear Hulks, the Black Gear Hulk. To have default. Yes, it was the Noxious Gear Hulk. Very Very impressive creature. I think this is one of the most powerful of the Gearhawks. While the other ones, uh, not to lose the sleep about. So I hope you have enjoyed. I surely did enjoy that last comeback game, and I hope to see you soon. And sayonara, guys.